Psalms 119. Blessed are those whose lives have integrity, those who follow the teachings of the Lord. Blessed are those who obey his written instructions. They wholeheartedly search for him. They do nothing wrong. They follow his directions. You have commanded that your guiding principles be carefully followed. I pray that my ways may become firmly established so that I can obey your laws. Then I will never feel ashamed when I study all your commandments. I will give thanks to you as I learn your regulations, which are based on your righteousness. I will obey your laws. Never abandon me. How can a young person keep his life pure? He can do it by holding on to your word. I wholeheartedly search for you. Do not let me wander away from your commandments. I have treasured your promise in my heart so that I may not sin against you. Thanks be to you, O Lord. Teach me your laws. With my lips I have repeated every regulation that comes from your mouth. I find joy in the way shown by your written instructions, more than I find joy in all kinds of riches. I want to reflect on your guiding principles and study your ways. Your laws make me happy. I never forget your word. Be kind to me so that I may live and hold on to your word. Uncover my eyes so that I may see the miraculous things in your teachings. I am a foreigner in this world. Do not hide your commandments from me. My soul is overwhelmed with endless longing for your regulations. You threaten arrogant people who are condemned and wander away from your commandments. Remove the insults and contempt that have fallen on me because I have obeyed your written instructions. Even though influential people plot against me, I reflect on your laws. Indeed, your written instructions make me happy. They are my best friends. I am close to death. Give me a new life as you promised. I told you what I have done, and you answered me. Teach me your laws. Help me understand your guiding principles so that I may reflect on your miracles. I am drowning in tears. Strengthen me as you promised. Turn me away from a life of lies. Graciously provide me with your teachings. I have chosen a life of faithfulness. I have set your regulations in front of me. I have clung tightly to your written instructions. O Lord, do not let me be put to shame. I will eagerly pursue your commandments because you continue to increase my understanding. Teach me, O Lord, how to live by your laws, and I will obey them to the end. Help me understand so that I can follow your teachings. I will guard them with all my heart. Lead me on the path of your commandments, because I am happy with them. Direct my heart toward your written instructions rather than getting rich in underhanded ways. Turn my eyes away from worthless things. Give me a new life in your ways. Keep your promise to me so that I can fear you. Take away insults, which I dread, because your regulations are good. I long for your guiding principles. Give me a new life in your righteousness. Let your blessings reach me, O Lord. Save me as you promised. Then I will have an answer for the one who insults me, since I trust your word. Do not take so much as a single word of truth from my mouth. My hope is based on your regulations. I will follow your teachings forever and ever. I will walk around freely because I sought out your guiding principles. I will speak about your written instructions in the presence of kings and not feel ashamed. Your commandments, which I love, make me happy. I lift my hands in prayer because of your commandments, which I love. I will reflect on your laws. Remember the word you gave me. Through it you gave me hope. This is my comfort in my misery. Your promise gave me a new life. Arrogant people have mocked me with cruelty, yet I have not turned away from your teachings. I remembered your regulations from long ago, O Lord, and I found comfort in them. I am burning with anger because of wicked people who abandon your teachings. Your laws have become like psalms to me in this place where I am only a foreigner. At night I remember your name, O Lord, and I follow your teachings. This has happened to me because I have obeyed your guiding principles. You are my inheritance, O Lord. I promise to hold on to your words. With all my heart I want to win your favor. Be kind to me as you promised. I have thought about my life, and I have directed my feet back to your written instructions. Without any hesitation I hurry to obey your commandments. Though the ropes of wicked people are tied around me, I never forget your teachings. At midnight I wake up to give thanks to you for the regulations, which are based on your righteousness. I am a friend to everyone who fears you and to everyone who follows your guiding principles. Your mercy, O Lord, fills the earth. Teach me your laws. You have treated me well, O Lord, as you promised. Teach me to use good judgment and knowledge, because I believe in your commandments. Before you made me suffer, I used to wander off, but now I hold on to your word. You are good, and you do good things. Teach me your laws. Arrogant people have smeared me with lies, yet I obey your guiding principles with all my heart. Their hearts are cold and insensitive, yet I am happy with your teachings. It was good that I had to suffer in order to learn your laws. The teachings that come from your mouth are worth more to me than thousands in gold or silver. Your hands created me and made me what I am. Help me understand so that I may learn your commandments. Those who fear you will see me and rejoice, because my hope is based on your word. I know that your regulations are fair, O Lord, and that you were right to make me suffer. Let your mercy comfort me as you promised. Let your compassion reach me so that I may live, because your teachings make me happy. Let arrogant people be put to shame because they lied about me, yet I reflect on your guiding principles. Let those who fear you turn to me so that they can come to know your written instructions. Let my heart be filled with integrity in regard to your laws, so that I will not be put to shame. My soul is weak from waiting for you to save me. My hope is based on your word. My eyes have become strained from looking for your promise. I ask, when will you comfort me? Although I have become like a shriveled and dried out wineskin, I have not forgotten your laws. What is left of my life? When will you bring those who persecute me to justice? Arrogant people have dug pits to trap me in defiance of your teachings. All your commandments are reliable. Those people persecute me with lies. Help me. They almost wiped me off the face of the earth. But I did not abandon your guiding principles. Give me a new life through your mercy, so that I may obey the written instructions which came from your mouth. O Lord, your word is established in heaven forever. Your faithfulness endures throughout every generation. You set the earth in place, and it continues to stand. All things continue to stand today because of your regulations, since they are all your servants. If your teachings had not made me happy, then I would have died in my misery. I will never forget your guiding principles, because you gave me a new life through them. I am yours. Save me, because I have searched for your guiding principles. The wicked people have waited for me in order to destroy me, yet I want to understand your written instructions. I have seen a limit to everything else, but your commandments have no limit. Oh, how I love your teachings. They are in my thoughts all day long. Your commandments make me wiser than my enemies, because your commandments are always with me. I have more insight than all my teachers, because your written instructions are in my thoughts. I have more wisdom than those with many years of experience, because I have obeyed your guiding principles. I have kept my feet from walking on any evil path in order to obey your word. I have not neglected your regulations, because you have taught me. How sweet the taste of your promises. It tastes sweeter than honey. From your guiding principles I gain understanding. That is why I hate every path that leads to lying. Your word is a lamp for my feet and a light for my path. I took an oath, and I will keep it. I took an oath to follow your regulations, which are based on your righteousness. I have suffered so much. Give me a new life, O Lord, as you promised. Please accept the praise I gladly give you, O Lord, and teach me your regulations. I always take my life into my own hands, but I never forget your teachings. Wicked people have set a trap for me, but I have never wandered away from your guiding principles. Your written instructions are mine forever. They are the joy of my heart. I have decided to obey your laws. They offer a reward that never ends. I hate two-faced people, but I love your teachings. You are my hiding place and my shield. My hope is based on your word. Get away from me, you evildoers, so that I can obey the commandments of my God. Help me, God, as you promised, so that I may live. Do not turn my hope into disappointment. Hold me, and I will be safe, and I will always respect your laws. You reject all who wander away from your laws, because their lies mislead them. You get rid of all wicked people on earth as if they were rubbish. That is why I love your written instructions. My body shudders in fear of you, and I am afraid of your regulations. I have done what is fair and right. Do not leave me at the mercy of those who oppress me. Guarantee my well-being. Do not let arrogant people oppress me. My eyes are strained from looking for you to save me, and from looking for the fulfillment of your righteous promise. Treat me with kindness, and teach me your laws. I am your servant. Help me understand so that I may come to know your written instructions. It is time for you to act, O Lord. Even though people have abolished your teachings, I love your commandments more than gold, more than pure gold. I follow the straight paths of your guiding principles. I hate every pathway that leads to lying. Your written instructions are miraculous. That is why I obey them. Your word is a doorway that lets in light, and it helps gullible people understand. I open my mouth and pant because I long for your commandments. Turn toward me, and have pity on me as you have pledged to do for those who love your name. Make my steps secure through your promise, and do not let any sin control me. Save me from human oppression so that I may obey your guiding principles. Smile on me, and teach me your laws. Streams of tears flow from my eyes because others do not follow your teachings. You are righteous, O Lord, and your regulations are fair. You have issued your written instructions. They are fair and completely dependable. My devotion for your words consumes me, because my enemies have forgotten your words. Your promise has been thoroughly tested, and I love it. I am unimportant and despised, yet I never forget your guiding principles. Your righteousness is an everlasting righteousness, and your teachings are reliable. Trouble and hardship have found me, but your commandments still make me happy. Your written instructions are always right. Help me understand them so that I will live. I have called out with all my heart. Answer me, O Lord. I want to obey your laws. I have called out. Save me, so that I can obey your written instructions. I got up before dawn, and I cried out for help. My hope is based on your word. My eyes are wide open throughout the nighttime hours to reflect on your word. In keeping with your mercy, hear my voice. O Lord, give me a new life guided by your regulations. Those who carry out plots against me are near, yet they are far away from your teachings. You are near, O Lord, and all your commandments are reliable. Long ago I learned from your written instructions that you made them to last forever. Look at my misery, and rescue me, because I have never forgotten your teachings. Plead my case for me, and save me. Give me a new life as you promised. Wicked people are far from being saved, because they have not searched for your laws. Your acts of compassion are many in number, O Lord. Give me a new life guided by your regulations. I have many persecutors and opponents, yet I have not turned away from your written instructions. I have seen traitors, and I am filled with disgust. They have not accepted your promise. See how I have loved your guiding principles. O Lord, in keeping with your mercy, give me a new life. There is nothing but truth in your word, and all of your righteous regulations endure forever. Influential people have persecuted me for no reason, but it is only your words that fill my heart with terror. I find joy in your promise like someone who finds a priceless treasure. I hate lying, I am disgusted with it. I love your teachings. 7 times a day I praise you for your righteous regulations. There is lasting peace for those who love your teachings. Nothing can make those people stumble. I have waited with hope for you to save me, O Lord. I have carried out your commandments. I have obeyed your written instructions. I have loved them very much. I have followed your guiding principles and your written instructions, because my whole life is in front of you. Let my cry for help come into your presence, O Lord. Help me understand as you promised. Let my plea for mercy come into your presence. Rescue me as you promised. Let my lips pour out praise because you teach me your laws. Let my tongue sing about your promise because all your commandments are fair. Let your hand help me because I have chosen to follow your guiding principles. I have longed for you to save me, O Lord, and your teachings make me happy. Let my soul have new life so that it can praise you. Let your regulations help me. I have wandered away like a lost lamb. Search for me, because I have never forgotten your commandments.